Okay, so Laurent,
Yes.
I haven't seen the River before.
Yep.
It's a very impressive looking synthesizer. Can you
Yes.
tell me a little bit about just what it is before we listen?
Basically, it is an 8-voice real polyphonic synthesizer analog with discrete components over 8 voice. And it is 8-part multitembrals on 4 layers. It means that on each layer you can have an arpeggiator and a sequencer. The voice card is basically it's a clone of a Moog source with some additional features. Okay.
Okay.
So it is real discrete components assembled by Laurent. And so you have a ladder filter, a real ladder filter, like on the Moog source. You have also 2 oscillators, a noise, 2 different envelopes, and many kinds of modulations, because there is also a digital part in the synth that makes you able to control all the synthesis parameters. Okay.
Wow. Okay. So I mean, it's an impressive, large thing. So it's 8 voice, you say, yes?
Yes, it's 8 voice. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess the next thing is let's have a listen to a sound.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to start with a very simple bass sound. So I'm going to add another voice with unison mount. I'm going to detune a third one, if I wish. A fourth one.
Yeah,
some glide.
That's lovely. I mean, it seems almost a shame to play monophonically on such a polyphonic instrument.
Yeah.
So there's 2 oscillators per voice, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so similar. Is there a sub oscillator on either of those, or is it just one? You just tune them how you wish?
No, there's no sub oscillator. There are 2 oscillators, but there is an FM filter that was not available on the Moog source.
Right. Okay.
There is also an envelope that can be reversed. Okay. And some other additional features. Okay.
So, where are you with this? I know I've seen it around a little bit, but I don't know, where are you in production? What's the kind of stage for? Can you buy it now?
It is in production by Laurent, because Laurent is the designer and he makes the rivers. I only play on the rivers. Okay.
Okay. So it's available. Is there some polyphonic sound we could hear as well?
Yes. Okay. For sure.
Pads and keyboard-wise, is it just Velocity or is there aftertouch as well?
Yes, Velocity, aftertouch, both.
Okay. Mono aftertouch or poly aftertouch?
It's a mono aftertouch, but there is a special feature that you can trigger aftertouch only for the last key you play.
Okay. Right, okay.
So
nice.
It's not a real polyphonic aftertouch, but you can simulate polyphonic aftertouch on one note.
That makes sense because there could be a lead on the top, right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there effects built into this as well? Does it have?
Yes, there are two kinds of effects. You have a real analog trichorus based on BBD chips, sorry, and you have afterward a voice card, an FX card, which is digital with a delay or reverb.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Analog path for the echo and reverb.
It's a real analog path from the start of the signal till the end, and you can have a send and a return, and you can keep your analog path.
Okay, so the multi-timbrality, do you have more than one output, or is it just how many outputs does the synthesizer have? Audio output.
Audio output. You have one audio output for every voice.
Okay, and then there's some for the stereo master.
Yes, there are also many CV gates, because each of the 4 layers can control both internal sounds, but even external analog gear, such as modular by CV gates, or even MIDI or USB external synthesizers. Okay,
right,
so it is also a master keyboard.
Right. Okay. So maybe a couple more sounds, because it sounds lovely.
Yes, maybe we are going to make you hear some multis. Which multi do you want? Tu veux lequel?
So this will have like a split, some split.
Yeah. So we start.
Okay, so I'm hearing there's a layer underneath there with a kind of muted arpeggiator.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks really expensive. I mean, what kind of price is it going for? Where are you putting it in the market?
The price.
5,000.
5,000 euros.
Okay, so I mean, it's not. I mean, it's similar to like a Moog 1 sort of price.
Yeah, it's.
But it's not a Moog 1, so you know.
No, it's different.
Good for diversity, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wow. It looks. I mean, it looks heavy as well. It looks like
It
a
looks
big.
a bit 25 kilograms.
Wow. Okay.
And,
But it's a
yes,
bit,
it's pretty heavy because there is a big power supply in it, and it's big.
So, have you got it all? Is everything voiced, and you have presets made, or how do you ship it?
Yes, you have first you can load some singles. So you have singles that you can load, and you have a 4 bank of 20 singles, and you have also 2 banks of 40 multis. 2 banques de 40 multis, two banks of 40 multis.
40 multi au total.
Oh yeah, 40 multis. Sorry.
Okay. Right.
60 emplacements simples.
So the multi is a combination of singles in split, in layers, and so on. Okay?
Okay. Right. The knobs and the buttons look really nice quality. So Laurent, the designer, the inventor, is now loading some patches for us. Do you know what you're going to hear now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like an analog drum sound in there as well, like,
Yeah,
by the sound of things.
Yes, you can make some bass sounds and snares and so on.
Okay, so you're French. Jean-Michel Jarre was here yesterday because we interviewed him. Has he seen this? Is he a proud owner of a river? Are you selling
Est-ce
to?
que Jean-Michel Jarre, il a vu le river hier?
Il a?
Est-ce qu'il a vu le river hier, Jean-Michel Jarre?
Non.
Not yet.
No, I
okay.
didn't see it.
I think he was only here for a short period of time.
Yeah.
So where can people buy? I mean, how do people get hold of this? I mean,
Sorry?
if they're interested, how do people buy the river?
Oh, to buy the river, you have there's a waiting list.
But there's Vangelis.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vangelis.
I think Vangelis maybe trumps. I'm not sure. If we were playing trumps synth celebrities, it's a close tie for sure. So yeah, people can buy direct.
Yeah, the river is in production. It is a direct. You can purchase directly to Laurent. You send an email at www.laurent.com, and here, up.
Yeah, let's have a look. We can probably.
Okay. So you can send a mail, and unfortunately there is a waiting list because it's very successful.
I imagine it takes a long time to build. Yeah.
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 Yes, it takes a long time to build, so there is a waiting link. It's about something like 6 months
Okay, that's
between the order and.
I think
the
people,
delivery.
if they could wait that long.
Yeah.
So maybe you could play us out with a couple more patches, and we can.
Yeah.
then,
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Is that using filter modulation? That sounds like.
Yeah,
there's some,
filter modulation, FM filter especially.
okay.
This it delivers some kinds of voicey sounds.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And you can even have some FX. For instance, this one. So you can hear the flanger because there is a tri-chorus analog, real analog tri-chorus in it, and there is a flanger mode on the chorus too.
Oh, that sounds nice.